Hello and welcome back. Excited to have you here. Today, I would like to talk about being in the consideration set. Now, what I mean by that is if you are thinking of changing jobs, and this is specifically within your company, you will have a much better chance of getting that job if you are already in the consideration set. So let me back up just a little bit. The reason I wanted to talk about this today is because it's a topic that has come up with several clients this week, and we coached on it. And so I'm thinking of two very specific clients. Both of them are in very big companies, and their dream job was posted. So they are aware now that within the company, their dream job has become available. And both of these clients told me that they are 100% sure that they have the skill set. So there's not even a real question of confidence that they can do the job. The confidence is more, how do I go after it? How do I put all the chances on my side to get it? So I would like to back up a little bit and be very honest here, because when a job opens up, believe me, companies have already thought about the candidates, the internal candidates that could do that job. That is what I'm calling the consideration set. Even if the job posting has to be official, it has to go through HR, and of course, in many companies, there's a very clear process on how to do that. There are still a set of people that have been already thought about for this job. And in some companies, there's not even a job posting, and you realize that, wow, well, she just got a great job. Yes, that happens. So today I want to talk about being in the consideration set and how you do that, because this will help you put all of the chances, like I said, on your side. So let me just back up a little bit and talk about something that happened in one of my companies. There was a job that I wanted. Okay. I came into the company. I'd gotten an amazing job. I loved my job. I loved my colleagues. Like, there was no doubt about that. But personally, I just know that I get bored eventually, and I change every 3 to 5 years. So when I come into a new job, the first thing I do, of course, not the first thing, not in the first 6 months, but I'm always thinking about what's next. What could my next position be? Where is my future job? And so in this company, that was a thought that I had. Okay, I've been in this current position X amount of time. What could be my next role? And there was a team within that company that was amazing. So first of all, it was like 90% women, all amazing women. I admired every single one of them. I sort of knew the boss of the team also, because we'd been in the same industry. So she knew who I was. And that team was extremely well respected internally and by clients. It was well resourced. It had a lot of opportunities within the company. And there was a lot of learning. Just, it was very prestigious, and I wanted to be part of that team. So if that is you, what you need to do is plan and lay the foundations early. I had no idea, because there was very little turnover on that team. So I had no idea if a position one day would come up or not, or when. So here's what I did. And this is what I suggest you doing is number one, build a relationship with the person responsible for the team. And for me, that looked like having lunch with her 2 or 3 times a year. Or maybe if there's a meeting, it's just chatting over coffee. But it's important that she knows or that she knew who I was. The second thing that I suggest is build a relationship with people on the team. So not just with the boss, but with other people on the team. And I was lucky enough to work with several of them, and they knew that I could be trusted, that I was reliable, and that I got shit done. So excuse me for cussing or swearing, but I got things done. I got results. I made an impact. And so those people I also built a relationship with. And in doing that, this is the third point, I understood what skill set they had in that job that I didn't. What kind of things would I have to do? Would I have to learn? Would I have to, maybe some limiting beliefs that I would have to overcome? So I understood where my gaps were. I also understood who the key stakeholders were of that team. So in big organizations, when there's a decision to be made about hiring or choosing someone for a job, it's not just the team often that chimes in. There can also be somebody else. So who were their stakeholders? And I also built a relationship with them. I also built a relationship, even if it was, I would say, it was absolutely not something I spent a lot of time on, but I knew that the CEO of the company was going to have a say in that team. That's how important that team was. And so also, anytime I had a chance to get in front of the CEO, to present, to, I don't know, talk about something, be in a meeting, I put myself in there. So also he would know who I was. So, and I spent years, I would say probably 2 years, building the foundations. Okay. And I did it authentically. All of that, there's no conniving, there's no secrecy going on. I'm building relationships, and I'm trying to understand what it takes, what are the expectations of people on that team, and how do I need to become better? What else do I need to do? So then the job opens up. A job opens up on that team, and I am in the consideration set without even knowing it. And at that point in time, they pretty much contacted me and offered me the job because I had what they were looking for. I knew what was needed. I had been working on my skills. I had been working on my visibility, my credibility, all of that, so I could get on that team. What I wasn't doing is I wasn't sitting around saying or thinking that my results will speak for themselves. Yes, I had very good results. I knew how to manage difficult clients. I had financial results. But keep in mind that those things, of course, they're important, but not everybody knows what you're doing. So you need to be your proper advocate. You need to advocate for yourself. And this is one of the skills also that I work on with clients is there's a first level of what I call you know something. Second level is you know how to do something. The third level is you know how to be, meaning you know how to act, you know how to have the right attitude. And the fourth level, and this is the one that's the trickiest for everyone, is you know how to communicate what you do and the impact you have. And that is a skill that you can learn, but you have to, again, be very conscious about it, about passing the right messages, about communicating certain information, about, and it's not just about you, but it's about what you bring to the business, how you've impacted the business, how you've impacted the bottom line, how you've impacted the clients. All of those things count. Because if you want to have a job and you want to increase your chances of getting it, then be in the consideration set. And to be in the consideration set, do the groundwork ahead of time so that when an opportunity comes up, you will at least be considered. And like 80% of the work is already done. Because of course, not everybody's going to know you, not everybody's going to like you, not everybody's going to know everything you did, but you will start with a very positive image as you head into that interviewing process. That's what I have for you today, ladies. It was a great topic to bring to coaching this week. We talked specifically about how my clients could do that. We mapped a list of stakeholders to put into place a plan in terms of who can they contact, what are some of the subjects, and just start taking action, even if you do not know the next job that you want. I still suggest doing everything that I just said. And it might be with different people in different departments, but please just do not think that your results will speak for themselves. Yes, they will speak in large part for themselves, but you need to give them the extra boost. So be an advocate for yourself so that you are part of the consideration set. And when that dream job comes up, you will already have done most of the work to get it. Have a fantastic week, everyone, and we'll speak soon. Take care.